What's happening, guys? It's Jason with 316, and Texas has emerged from its ice age, so we are back to working on the 3rd gen Camaro. And today we're doing door pins, and there really aren't words to describe how much I hate doing door pins. I really don't like it. I've only done it a couple of times, and it's always been a monster pain in the butt. And in my research, I have looked, and apparently you're supposed to take the door completely off the hinges. I don't want to do that. I really don't want to do that. So we're going to try with some different tools than they used in the videos that I watched on it. And we're going to see if we can do this with the door on. If I can get the door off. I just really don't want to. But yeah, we're going to be going through that today. So yeah, stick with me and I'll get arranged over here and we'll start making some noise. If you're enjoying these videos, smash that like button. If we can get this video to 25 likes, I will take you on a complete walk around tour of the entire 316 fleet. And believe me, it's a lot of cars. Okay, so I think the lower pins are okay on this car, so it's just the upper that I really want to do. And I'll show you just how bad the movement is in it right there. So that should give you an idea. Now, what you're supposed to do here is take all this stuff off, set it down, and then drill these pins out. But my problem is those pins are hardened, and drilling them is going to be a nightmare. So what I'm going to try to do is come in with our Rockford air chisel here. Now I'm going to try to get one of these cutting implements up into here and knock the top of that pin off. May work, may not. I'm hoping it'll work, because if I can knock that off and I can knock the bottom one off here, we can knock these two pins right out, we'll be good. Now this thing is very noisy. So I got my earplugs in. Y'all are not going to have that option, but the microphone might clip out. We'll see. Ah. Okay. Well, I'm doing some damage. I don't know if we're doing enough. Does not appear to be working. Okay, I did some chiseling here and got the top off, but I still can't get it to punch through, so I'm going to take a drill bit here and try to drill my way through. I couldn't get the meat of it just because of the location, but there it is. Just chiseled the top off from it with a sharpened bit and then worked at it with a punch until it came out. I wish I could have filmed the process, but yeah, I had to be right where it was. Unfortunately, that was the easy one. So now we're getting on to the bottom one, which is much, much harder. Second one down. It sucked. It sucked out loud. I hate it. GM should have put bolts in, but instead they did rivets, and they're hardened rivets on top. Rivets. I'm so damn mad I can barely talk. But yeah, it's out now. So we're gonna move back over here and we're gonna see about putting the new one in. I'm probably gonna have to disconnect the hinge from the body itself, but I can do that without removing the door on the upper one. The lowers I think are okay. I'm gonna put the uppers on first and see what happens. I think we're gonna go just the uppers. I'm not really getting a whole lot of movement out. Of those, but put that there. Let's set that out of my way. Okay. Should be 13 millimeter. And there's the old bushing wore right the heck out on it. Okay, this stuff right here is a rust neutralizing acid, and there's just a little bit of surface rust going on up in there. I'm gonna go ahead and spray it down. Let it do its thing. Okay. All right, and we're back, and the rust prevention has done its job. I'm just kind of holding the mic in my hand here, so I want to put it back on. Now, all I'm going to do here is I looked around. I don't really have any white paint. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to come over here and spray a clear coat on there, because that'll also preserve my lines. So I know exactly where the hinge bolts back up, so I don't have any adjustments to worry about. And because I don't think... Yeah, maybe I don't have to worry about adjustments. But anyway, I'm just going to spray some clear on there just to protect it in the future from further rust. It's nothing you're going to see because it's going to be covered. So, yeah, we're just going to go ahead and... Alright. That'll give it a nice protective coating from any water. It gets back up in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and let that dry. And yeah, I was putting all the stuff in properly. It comes in from the bottom. And yeah, we'll pop that in and put the hinge together and bolt it all back up, and we should be good to go on the door itself. Okay, I think we've had sufficient dry time for that, or at least close enough. So we're going to go ahead and slip this guy back in there. And crap, I think I might have put those in backwards, upside down. There you go. Yeah, I think I did. I think these bushings were supposed to be in between here and there. Son of a gun. Okay. This is why I hate doing door pins. That's the thing I went inside to check too. And I still messed up. This is just mechanics 101. I was so worried about the rust. I didn't even think about it. At least it wasn't rivets. I had to grind back off again. Me. Yeah, this is just what inexperienced mechanic work looks like. Because again, this is something I've only done once, and it was probably a good 10 years ago that I did it, or more than that even. And it was on a completely different car, so it was on my Super Coupe, so that was actually about 12 years ago. Do over. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Do this again. Crank that stuff down. And yeah, I did inspect the lower pins on it, and they look fine. Everything's okay on there. They're not as hard to get at as the uppers, so if it comes down later, I'll fix it then, but yeah, so that's the video for today. I'm not really going to bother showing you the driver's side because it's the exact same procedure and it's just going to be redundancy in the video. I'll probably show the rest of it after I get the doors done and everything and we start moving on to the front clip. I'll show the aftermath of it and all that. But that should be the video for today. As always, thanks for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon if you enjoy these videos and you want to see more.